Hi everybody. Today we are talking about 9 things to not say to somebody who is grieving, and these are probably things that you have said before or feel natural to say, but we're going to talk you through why you shouldn't, and we're going to do it with this lovely bottle of Love Ya Bunches wine. My name is Tracy. If you like these kind of videos, then do not forget to click that bell to subscribe every time we release a new video, which is typically on Thursdays. It's cold. Need everyone to know. And it's a pretty color. It matches me. Okay, so per usual, I'm gonna drink this glass of wine and try to guess what the notes are in it. I'm usually wrong, but at the end, my great people here are gonna tell me what's actually in it. That's always fun. It feels like it's, oh my gosh, what is like a Coke when you open it? Y'all know. Carbonated. It tastes like it's carbonated. It feels, I guess, I don't know if you can taste carbonation. It feels carbonated. I mean, it's not carbonated, clearly, but it kind of like, it feels fuzzy. It's the freshness, they say. It's so fresh. You know where they got that? Right back here on the back of the bottle. I bet they also wouldn't be good at figuring out what the notes are. All right, the number one thing, these actually aren't in like order of severity. You just should try to not say them in general. But the first thing that you shouldn't say is, I can't imagine what you are going through. The reason why that isn't a really great thing to say is because the person you're saying that to also can't imagine going through what they are going through. In reality, you could imagine what they're going through. In reality, all of us, because we all kind of have sicko brains, imagine not great things happening to ourselves, other people, all the time. Yes, you could imagine it. Saying that you can't imagine it is really kind of like saying, like, I don't want to imagine it. I don't want this to be happening to me, and neither does that other person. So just don't say it. Next. Okay, well, are wines mixed with like liquor sometimes? Okay, they're laughing, so I don't think that is. You know what, I'm gonna go with my gut on it. I feel like it kind of tastes like maybe some bourbon. So maybe that's like some of the aged barrel that I'm getting, because bourbon's also aged in barrel. I'm from Southeast Texas, know a lot more about bourbon. Okay, the number 2 thing not to say, which is related very much to the first, which is I can't imagine, is I lost it. Oh, okay. The number 2 thing not to say, which is very much related to the first, which is I can't imagine what you were going through, is I don't know how you do it. Again, neither do they. They are truly just waking up and getting through life best they can. Saying I don't know how you do it, it just isn't helpful. They don't know how they do it either. So just avoid those, I don't know, the placating kind of things. A lot of times, and this is true even with me, I mean, I know I'm sitting here on a video telling you what you should and should not say, but even now, especially knowing these things myself, when I talk to people who are grieving, I often just like think of these things constantly and like monitor myself, which also isn't helpful and can sometimes, you know, create awkward silences. But I will tell you at the end of this some good things that you can say, and that can be helpful. But also just remember that like you don't have to fill the silence. You can just, you know, kind of hang out in it. This one is a lot lighter than the rest, both in color and in weight on my tongue. I like this wine a lot, actually. I would buy this wine. It is so fresh. And you're supposed to serve it chilled, which they did do. Contains sulfites, which means it's not organic. Something fun I've learned. I'm guessing a fruit. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is probably so wrong. Apples, because it's kind of like cider. You know, cider sometimes kind of tastes carbonated, and cider has apples in it. The number 3 thing, or the third in this list, because remember I'm not going in like severity order, is time heals all wounds. Oh my goodness. Even if you think that is true, now is not the right time to say it, especially not to the person who's grieving, not to friends and family of those people. That could be true. Maybe like you do very much believe that, and time can certainly make like grief emotions lesser, potentially. But now is just not the time to bring that up. You are gonna force that person to think about this future without the person that they just lost, which is not, you know, they're already having to live in that reality. So just avoid it altogether. Number 4, also, you might believe this is true, but do not say they are in a better place now. You know where a really good place for somebody to be is? Here with you right now. We do not know what any other place other than this here with your loved ones is like. So probably not not fantastic to tell somebody they're in a better place now? Again, even if you very, very much believe that, and you can, and maybe even this person who is grieving believes that, it's just not like the best time to say it. Like maybe save it for later with other people. Do you think I can guess this? Is that why you're saying that? Okay. Is it a fruit I've said before? Blackberry, cherries, raspberry. I just taste like the fizz. A Texan fruit. Oh, God, now they're testing my Texanness. Like a fruit off a cactus? Tequila is made like that. What am I on? Oh, number 5. Number 5, again, you may very much believe this is true, but do not say everything happens for a reason. Again, you might really, really believe that. And this person maybe in the future might look back and say like, oh, everything happens for a reason. Again, in the like deep, dark depths of grief, when you were trying to help somebody, saying that, not incredibly helpful. They can't see the reason or like where they think that reason should be is that that person should be there with them. So don't say it. Oh God, okay, this one's really bad. And it's only number 6 on the list. And maybe I should have had it last or first because this one might be the worst. Do not say, don't worry, you'll find love again. It's bad. It's bad. You wouldn't even say that to like somebody who like just got broke up with, you know, like don't say it now either. It's just not right. Number 7, at least they aren't suffering anymore. Yes, that may be true. Again, none of us really like know exactly. And you and potentially them may very much believe that, but that suffering that that person may or may not have been feeling has now been transferred over to the person who is grieving, and that, and reminding them of that. Not just like, we say a lot of these things mostly because we don't know what else to say. So let's just like not say that one. Oh, drink. Tangerine? No, wait, a mandarin. No, mandarin's a language. Okay. Does it have like peppercorn in it? Like no pepper. Did I say tangerine? Pretty famous. Oh, a lemon? A lime? Is mandarin? Is tangerine? The next one is actually really, really helpful. I feel like all of us do this. Also, keep in mind, if like I am listing these off and you're thinking in your head, oh my God, I have said multiple of those to people before. Totally chill, totally fine. All any of us can do is be better next time. Also, a lot of people who are grieving know that like people don't know what to say. So keep that in mind. You can't be perfect all the time. That's why we do videos like this. So number 8 on the list is asking somebody, what can I do? Oh, what can I do? What do you need? Tell me, what is it? How can I help? Oh my God, the very last moment in somebody's life that they want to be a micromanager is when they've lost somebody that they really, really care about. They don't want to have to, you know, like dictate, okay, like you make sandwiches and you do laundry and you take the kids to school. Like, no, just show up, just do stuff. Instead of saying, what can I do? Instead, show up, be there, or text them or call them and say, hey, I'm gonna run by and pick up some laundry, or hey, I'm gonna run by and drop off some sandwiches. People make fun of casseroles a lot, and being someone from the South, casseroles are actually like really great things to drop off. Shows that you care, you're not saying anything crazy, and you also aren't being incredibly vague. People who are grieving don't know what you can do to help them, so don't ask, just say, just like do something, anything. Take care of some of those nagging little details, probably because the person grieving is having to deal with like funeral arrangements and legal stuff. So like help them, you know, like eat good food and have clean clothes. Oh, I'm drinking. Blueberry? No, I think I've had boysenberries before. That's the only other berry I can really think about. So I've said all the berries I know, I think. Strawberry. Oh no, I didn't think there was that one anyway. Okay, cool. Number 9, the last one that we have for you today on things not to say is he or she or they, whatever the pronoun may be, would have wanted it this way. You don't know what they would have wanted. Truly, the only things that anybody can do in grief is say, you know, like, I would like to honor them in this way. I would like to do this. In grief, really, the way that you memorialize people or the things that you do for people or don't do for people or whatever the heck it is for the people who are grieving. The person who is no longer here is just that, no longer here. You instead want to do things that ultimately help the people who are. So saying things like, they would have wanted it this way. You don't know what they would have wanted. Even if, you know, you feel like you really, really, really knew, let people who are grieving figure out their own route and path and the things that ultimately help them. Okay, so What can you say? So what you can't say, and these are really, really easy, and what they ultimately allow is for somebody who is grieving to tell their own story, ultimately have a little bit more control over the situation. So things that you can say: this is hard. This is really hard. This sucks. I hate that you're going through this. I hate that this happened. This really sucks. All of those are really good things to say. And like a lot of those are just like kind of on repeat. Totally fine. Other good things to say: I don't know what to say. It's pretty good. I imagine the person who's grieving also doesn't know what to say, or know what they want to hear, or know what they want to do, other than they don't want to be in that situation anymore. So saying, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do to help. I'm here. This is hard. It sucks. It's pretty good. That'll do it. Now we're gonna talk about the notes in this wine that I liked a lot. I think it's pretty good. It is called Love You Bunches, written in a really pretty handwriting font that I don't think is actual handwriting, but it kind of looks like it. And the notes are being handed to me on a cell phone. Okay, critical acclaim, 91. That's pretty good. So I'm good at knowing what good wines are like. Terms like crushable, mashable, glug glug, all fit the downright deliciousness of this wine. Who says glug glug? Okay, red notes of fresh picked juicy cherry. Are cherries berries? No, they are not. I don't know. It's a stone fruit. I don't even know that. Okay, tangerine, grapefruit. Man, I was gonna say grapefruit. I wonder if the grapefruit is where the like fuzzy comes in. Maybe. Don't forget to drink it cold during the day or all night. Literally says that. With most any cuisine, so they're also encouraging you to eat as you drink it all night. Okay. That is it for this episode. I actually think this might be one of the first times I've finished my entire thing of wine. Really, this is very good. You should go try it. Okay, hold on. Also, Texas. What in here is Texan?
Ruby red grapefruit is that's like Texas' #1 fruit export.
Who knew?
Not random.
Anyways, if you like these videos, again, please subscribe. Check out all of our other videos that we have on a variety of different topics. I keep trying a bunch of different wines. I eventually think I might get better at telling you what the wine tastes like, but it seems like I'm going in the opposite direction. Anyways, see you guys next time. Thanks for joining. Is there wax in here? Because it looks like it. Today, we are talking about memorial diamonds and also talking a little bit about why I keep showing up here in your feed with wine, talking about grief.